My biggest hero is go to day 2 and have this in my lobby.
Oh,
bro,
that's
before I get this in my lobby, I just like before I actually game match start, I just thought, holy shit, I get a defending world championship in my lobby. I'm fucking shaking. But dude, when 7-8 in my lobby, then it's the moment that I realize this guy is fucking washed.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another episode of Don't Talk If You Don't Know, the official podcast dedicated to covering all things high-level teamfight tactics in North America. My name is Frodan. I'm your host for today. Bryce, unfortunately, is not here this week, and it is just me, but I have two special guests with me. One of them is Phoenix, the TAC Cup number 2 winner of the entire tournament. Phoenix, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Great. How was your past couple of days, man?
Yeah, I mean, I've just been chilling. I think less TFT is like taking a break from TFT sometimes is good. But yeah, I've just been waiting for the new patch. I mean, the new patch came out yesterday, but I was like, some friends were trying to play Val with me, so I'll probably have to play today or tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so Phoenix trying to juggle. Now that he's ready to qualify for regionals, he has a pretty clear path on what he wants to do and how he wants to prep. In the meantime, we also have a second guest from the, quote, Village of the Hidden Leaf. We have Casparwu. Casper, welcome to the show.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
All right, Casper. Is this a bit of some kind, or are you actually a ninja by any chance? What's going on?
Bro, no, I'm just fucking scary. I just get dick threat by this fanboy on Twitter last night, so now I'm mentally unstable, so now I have to defend myself to stress myself scary enough to get against these fucking disco fanboys.
Okay, let me back up here. So, Casper did really well in the tournament. He actually had one of your best performances ever. And I figured to ask him to be on the show because we don't really have people. I don't think we've had Casper on the show in a very long time. I think we had you one time, like years ago.
Wait, well, this guy say English? No, watch the fucking subtitle, bro. This guy say English in chat. I just said this guy needs to turn on the subtitle.
Oh, yeah, maybe you can turn on captions or something like that if you need, but so I invited Casper to be on the show. He said that he was going to talk about why he thinks dish soap is washed. He tweets about this. He actually quote tweeted the announcement and said why he thinks dish soap is washed and that Milk and Robin are like NA's best chance to win Worlds, which I'm assuming was a joke, or at least in tongue-in-cheek. Like maybe if you do think that's partially true, you were just like mostly kind of bantering. And you said that you've been getting harassed over that comment. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm getting dick threats.
You're getting dick
Yes. Let me read my fucking phone. Okay, it's on Twitter. Bishop Fanboy 69 DM me a dick picture. Quote, so you don't like my PP ? Bishop Fanboy 32 send a big picture. Quote, my PP is better than you. Bro, what the fuck are these, man? Oh my god, I can't believe my fucking eye. I only take out my fucking ass. Holy shit, man. This fanboy in this kingdom have fallen apart to the point that that crazy parasocial fan who will do anything to defend this guy. Bro, I'm just trying to banter, man. And oh my god, dude, what happened?
And I'm sorry, but okay, so let's just make one thing clear. Sorry, I'm kind of shocked. That's partially why I'm chuckling. I don't think it's actually particularly okay to be sending those pictures. And if you're a Disso fanboy doing that, even if you think it's funny, Disso probably doesn't think it's that funny. And no one really wants it to happen, man. So,
bro, I'm starting to understand why Sessico is, he's getting mentally unstable. And like, say that inappropriately because of all this crazy fan, man. We should really talk about Sessico later, the incident. Like, I want to defend Sessico because now I understand this fucking fanboy, what they are capable of doing. We should really talk about Sessico,
Okay. Well, let's the
hit watcher, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I understand. And quite frankly, if you don't feel like you told me that you're not feeling like your mental is all there, if you just want to, I'm not sure how much you want to actually talk about certain topics. So just guide me basically. Like if you want to.
No, it's okay. I play enough TFT. I am top player, so
yeah,
I have the mental to calm myself.
Okay, sure. But at any point, just guide me through. Just tell me like, hey, this is too much, or hey, I actually want to talk. Like I want to be here
Absolutely. Thank for your compassion.
All right, I appreciate that.
That's what I need.
All right, great.
That's what Sesico need from the TFT community, by the way.
All right. Well, let's get to that in a little bit. How about that? Let's start off with the Tactician's Cup. And, well, before we do that, usually we cover news about what's happening. So the first thing is that we have the patch, the 14.92 patch. Phoenix, you were talking about it at the pre-show. You haven't really actually played very much, but you've talked about it with some players. And from your general observations, do you have any, like, high-level, like, bird's-eye view thoughts on the patch?
Definitely not. I think to have a high level, I definitely have to play some games. Like I've said it in the interview in the past. Like I just play I play a lot of games until it clicks is what I usually do. But yeah, just from like the short conversation, like I just hopping in call with like just spying on like Setsuko, Asa or whatever. They were just like, oh yeah, I mean the patch it's kind of the same except they just buffed Gwen, slight nerf Kalista. Yeah.
Okay, understood. Casper, have you gotten a chance to play TFT amidst all the chaos?
No. I mean, I don't need to play. I'm basically guaranteed regional, so I'm just gonna fucking shitpost on Twitter, I guess.
Well, be careful, because I heard that might come with some surprise pictures. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't be a Sesico 2.0, don't worry.
That's right, don't get banned before regionals. Okay, so, but just to get a little bit of context, Casper, you've actually been playing a lot of TFT. It feels like you have some of the most games out of like all the players in Challenger.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Is there a particular motivation of, what's inspired you so much to jam games lately?
Bro, this set is fucking good. After, I don't know how many fucking set. Every set is so shit. It's like, let me send you fucking pictures. Give me a second.
You're going to send me, wait.
No, send a picture about what this game is literally like.
You're going to send me a picture?
Yes, for the past couple sets.
Okay.
Yeah, can you show on the stream? I think it's fine.
Let me see. I have to, okay, so this is the picture that Casper sent. It's all right. I was gonna pull it up. It is what it is. This is what Casper insists on. So you're thinking the game has just been really imbalanced.
Absolutely.
Okay,
bro. I just create so much mental damage to me, man. After playing set 9.5 regional, I can't even try hard anymore. The fucking regional patch was so shit. I was like, what's the point even to make to regional anymore? Like, you make to regional, Mota just give you fucking shit. Like, before 9.5 regional, I thought, hey, you make to regional, Mota gonna give you a fucking candy patch that you can actually play competitively. But no, Mota say, fuck you, middle finger to my fucking face.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack there. That actually makes a lot of sense. So the last time Casper played in regionals was
I'm not the only one. I'm pretty sure there are at least 8 other victims, like myself, that played 9.5 regional. They literally can't try anymore. The Mew guy, after 9.5 regional, he was so fucking depressed. He decided to take entire set hang off. It's just because he need to get a girlfriend and fucking, at least he get a girlfriend now and help his mental state. That is really good for Mew. But other than that, also Soju, since 9.5, he cannot make a fucking snapshot a single time. I mean, it may be sad, but I'm like, set 10, set 11, he can't even make snapshot. Before that, though, he make every single snapshot. Every single snapshot, Soju will make that because we never, the regional was fine before,
Right.
So.
Okay. So there's a lot to unpack. The first thing I want to say is that it actually makes a lot of sense. For everyone to understand, the last time Casper competed at regionals was set 9, And I think people have generally agreed 9.5 is the worst set in modern TFT history. When we say modern, we talk about like augments is kind of like a new era of TFT, largely due to the imbalance of legends. Multi-cash, which was really oppressive. Everyone just popped their tomes for verticals.
Yes, sure. Don't even say that to me, please.
And so I understand a lot of where Casper is coming from. When you're saying the word Mort Dog, you're basically saying Riot because
the balancing team. I mean, Mort Dog is just
Mort Dog didn't balance 9.5. That's actually
he's the head. He's the scapegoat. I'm talking about the balancing team.
Yeah.
At equal, please.
Yeah, exactly. So I just want to make it clear that Casper's not actually. So he's actually doing the milk. It's when he referenced milk, but he's not saying Mort Dog the person. He's saying Mort Dog the symbol of the person that's behind the Riot balance. Anyways, so I'm based off what you said. You haven't played much of this patch, and you're just gonna take it easy until regionals. Yeah.
Oh hell no! Yeah,
take it easy
I'm not gonna play at fucking games. I'm just gonna shit post all day.
Okay, shit post
because
all day.
I had the next snapshot. Yay!
Okay, sounds good. So both of you guys are gonna take a break. Congratulations. Let's talk very quickly about the results. So starting from day 3, Phoenix, you made it to the top 4 alongside Robin, Casper, and Roby. Did you get a sense that you were going to win the tournament? Did you have the confidence to kind of back up those results? Phoenix, was that a surprise to you?
No, it definitely was a surprise to me. I think I played pretty bad day 1 and 2, but I don't know what happened for day 3. I think generally we, as like a general view, like if you go into a tournament day and you can like play the entire day without, and like after you think you only made like, or you only missed like one, maybe like 2 to 3 placements, because like hindsight is 2020.
Mm-hmm.
If you think you only missed like 2 to 3 placements, people usually say you played well. I think like really well. And I don't know what happened day 3, but like I didn't watch the entire like all of my games, but I was watching like game 1 to 4 again, like after the tournament, and I didn't really like see like any mistakes that cost me like more than 1 placement maximum. So I think, I think I definitely played well on day 3, but I wasn't expecting it going into day 3 because I played terribly on day 1 and 2.
Okay. So we heard a little bit about that post interview of the tournament. Casper, how do you feel like you played? You got 3rd, right?
I played completely like dog shit. I just hero my fucking ass off.
Okay. What was your strategy going into? I didn't see much of I didn't see a lot of your game.
I play 1,000 games this set. I'm still fucking trash.
Okay, but it's a good set.
But I fucking hero. My strategy is I'm a luck player. I'm not a skill player like the top 15. My strategy come to this tournament and hero my ass off into top 4. GG's.
Okay, so what was your biggest high roll, if you can remember?
My biggest high roll is go to day 2 and have Bishop in my lobby.
Oh,
bro!
That's
before I get Bishop in my lobby, I just like before I actually game matches start, I just thought, holy shit! I get a defending world championship in my lobby. I'm fucking shaking. But dude, when 7-8 in my lobby, then it's the moment that I realize this guy is fucking washed. You know the score of this group? Last 4 games in day 2, he went 8-7-5. Yes. Whenever Bishop do bad in the fucking when he stream, you guys can start meme on it. He is the new king of 8-8-7-5, by the way.
Oh my god. I watched one of those games. It looked like it was kind of brutal because he was stuck on Varus 1 the whole.
Yeah, I also review his game, bro. If I gotta play his game, it's gonna average a 2.0 easily. This guy make the worst decision of all time. He fucking skip a fucking 4.4 almond and pick a 4.8 almond and pretend like, oh, by the way, this is the actual broken almond. You know, like the PP. Yeah, this is actually broken, but no one in NA know how to play this shit. And he clicked that shit and went the fastest 8 in his life. Like, I'm just laughing my ass up, honestly.
Okay. I need more context. What did he actually pick? What you're saying he picked the bad augment?
Like fucking upward mobility, or not, just like the other one, the one that's similar. That when you press F, you're gonna refresh your shop.
Oh, dual
that one. I don't know what that called. I never take it one time because Tactic.2 say not to pick that element, so I just follow.
Wait, was it really that bad? Let me see. I'm surprised.
It's like a 4.6, I think. 4.6, 4.
Oh, got it. I thought it was a 4.5, but I guess my memory was not working. Yeah, okay. It's probably because I didn't filter by like Challenger, GM Plus. It's like at Masters it was a 4.5. Interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. I mean, I guess
that guy think he's so smart, and also I watched his stream before the tournament. This guy was farming GM player to fucking like 1600 LP, and this guy's like, yo, I'm just gonna practice 1-2 days of this patch, and I'm like fucking gap everybody. I'm gonna wear myself number 1 because this guy has super inflated ego after fucking playing the most DC land fucking Mickey Mouse regional last set, and he's now his super inflated ego, and Hyrule is fucking Hyrule to win the world championship. Now he's super inflated ego now. I'm like, okay, this time I'm gonna come back and show this guy like what's up, and I fucking did it. When he's in my lobby, he wins 7-8. I mean, that's what I do. Just do what I gotta do, Expose this fucking fraud in NA,
I've never heard somebody actually go off on Dish Soap in the sense of like calling him like an
because the guy just like to. That's what all these fucking TFT casters like to do, man.
It's because his stats. I mean, okay, so you're calling me out now, so. Part of it is that his consistency
and esports law, Bryce. I'm so glad he's not here, so I can go off more.
Wait, oh man, I kind of wish Bryce was here. I feel like he needs to actually go toe to toe.
Dude, that guy is a fucking lawyer. Even though he's so wrong, he will make himself sound right. When you literally say fucking 1 + 1 = 3, he will make it sound fucking believable. That's how good he is.
It's a compliment. Bryce is very convincing. Okay, well, it's very fascinating that you actually are basically like the anti-Dish Soap hype train because, I mean, you're saying he high-rolled the World Championship, but I feel like, if anything, everyone views it the opposite. I feel like it's overdue. Like,
you need to high-roll to win the World Championship. I mean, how come if this game is a skill game, how come a World Champion get day 2 and win 7-8 against Casparwu, the most fucking high-roll non-skill player in Challengers?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yes.
I mean, you're not wrong. I can't tell, Phoenix. I can't tell like who Casper's aiming at sometimes.
I mean, I will agree on the one point that you have to high roll to win the tournament. I mean, that's
you do. That is what team.
I mean, we have Phoenix be high roll. The only us people who actually play well in this tournament is Milk, Replay, and Weixin. Honestly.
Interesting.
And Robinson also high roll too. Dude barely get off the tiebreaker in day 2, and now he thinks he's good, but actually he is actually good. I know the reason why Mew, Robin, they are good this set, by the way. I know it. I fucking look up the data, and I fucking did my analysis, and I find out the reason.
Okay. Do you want to reveal that, or is that a secret?
Well, I'll just talk about it later, Yeah, but I know. That's why I gazed them. That's why I say, hey. I mean, but we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
I know the reason. I know the exact reason why Mew and Robinson, they are the hope of NA winning world this set.
I'm curious. Okay, so what part of the show do you want to talk about it? Because we're talking about the tournament.
I don't know. Just fucking move on normally as intended.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll move on as requested. This is a top 6 team. Replay got top 10, which is actually really impressive. Just to give you the past.
Replay is actually one of the few competitive player left.
One of the few competitive players left?
Yeah, competitive TFT is fucking dead in NA, by the way. Like, we get all these fucking top players turning into full influencers, but Replay is still one of the actual competitive players out there. He take this game seriously. He fucking raw review. I respect Replay.
I can't really disagree with the general spirit of it. Okay, just out of curiosity, who are the competitors in your mind that like you respect on that same level?
1, Replay. 2, Weixin. The Weixin police. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with this guy, but I like his attitude. So, 3, Mew. Mew is always a fucking sweat. but this guy got a girlfriend now, so he's not as scary as before. 4, Robinson. I mean, Robinson was fucking washed, but they said he's fucking bad, and I know exactly why. And 5, Spencer. Yeah, Spencer is fucking bad. You know, I'm the one who asked Spencer to be back because I know this guy wastes his fucking talent. This guy was just like me, but instead of 9.5 fucking regional, he lost his mental in set 6. You remember, guys? Remember he fucking played a lost art in a tournament in set 6?
Yeah.
That's when he loses his fucking mind because how bad this game is. He's just so smart. He figured out before everybody else. He knows that Oddman is just not fucking balanced. So he skipped set 7, set 8, set 9, and he come back in set 10 because I backed him to.
You're the reason Spencer came back. That's interesting.
Absolutely.
If I
also,
that,
also Mel in Heart. I asked this fucker to come back. Carlo Chu, by the way, if you guys don't know, Carlo Chu, Mel in Heart, Greya. I bet this got to come back because I want to play with good player. I don't want to play with some Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is bad. In fact, this tournament, the past weekend, I mean day 3, in game 6, I literally fell asleep because I didn't feel the presence of any good players. I mean, there are a little bit, but I didn't feel the good presence of like good player like EWC K3 Soju. Like that guy was a fucking demon if he tried, but dude, he unfortunately get day 1. Dude, don't even make fun of the fucking Soju getting day 1. He have a wrong read. That is the fucking reason why he get day 1. Like, it's not because you guys fucking this TFT fucking the commentators say, oh, because your day 1 is the fucking worst, I'm gonna fucking punch you in game. Like, I will literally lose my mind because that's not what happened. Like, you guys are so annoying. I mean,
Interesting. Okay, so let's take a step back. That's a good segue. You know what, Casper? You're actually moving the show forward. We did have some people that got day 1. That was pretty surprising. Soju being one of them. Kuramex, T-Lides, Bruce, Boss of Skills. And I wrote David because he's made multiple regionals as well, and we kind of maybe expect him to get past day 1. Phoenix, does anything besides Soju getting these names I mentioned, does this surprise you at all? Or do you feel like that's just kind of how TFT tournament variance is?
Yeah, not really. I mean, I actually think Casper is right. Like, Soju actually just had for this tournament, but the guy's a demon. Like, when he tries.
Okay.
For the others that like got day 1, like, I mean, I won the tournament, so it's like I kind of like the patch because I won, but like not really. No, the patch is not that good. Like, you actually just have to high roll.
Gubos was saying that this past patch, the Callista like 4-way patch, and it was like correct. He said that it was like a historically powerful 4 cost. It should go in like the history books as one of the most broken comps ever to exist.
Bro, hell no. These NA guys had the most fucking bad read of all time and blink the patch. The patch is fucking good, man. This guy just fucking sucks. I mean, look at fucking replay Wation. They have completely different read than other people. Look at Mew. Mew know what's up, man. I mean, this guy just blink. Oh my god, I'm so bad, so I'm just gonna play like a fucking 200 master player. I'm just gonna fucking level egg and fucking try the Kalista Rakan lottery. Hell no, that's not how you play the game.
Yeah. And I mean, we were really behind China, right? No one was playing Varus. Like, no one was like even understood how to play Varus, even if they heard about it. And only a couple of people figured it out as the days were going by. Did you know how to play it, Casper?
Of course, man. I play 1,000 games this set. How would I not know? I play fucking Varus in the fucking Syndra patch, man.
Yeah, I mean,
and no every fucking 10 display had left to be.
Yeah.
And people are making fun of me. 1,000 LP stuck fucking 1,100 LP. Bro, you guys don't know shit. LP is fucking fake, man. It's all about the knowledge. It's all about your fundamental. That's what it matters.
Interesting.
Unless you're playing for snapshot, and LP matter.
I mean, Phoenix can't disagree. He was GM.
Yeah, I can't disagree. I'm GM right now. Yep.
Yeah. I'm pulling up the stats just to take a look at it, and I will say one thing. That the pick rate relative to the average placement of Callista is staggering. Someone did a calculation showing that the average contested delta of Callista was negative, which might be one of the few times it's ever happened. Contested delta means that if someone else is playing your comp, what is your average placement? And usually when you're contested, it's like a positive delta. It's a bad thing, right? But Callisto was actually negative like 1.6 or something like that. So it was extremely contested, and yet still average of 4.3. And yet the read is that NA was behind.
And yet me and Robinson play 0-18 Callisto. I mean, that went second and third.
So what were you playing mostly then?
Bro, like everything. I was playing fucking Jinx reroll, man.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Jinx reroll.
Play everything. The game is good. Let this fucking .S player contest Callisto and win fucking 7-8. I mean, let the high roller get one. It's fine.
Yeah. So you're gonna go on record to say that you think last patch was good.
Absolutely. Wow. The full cost flex meta is amazing. I haven't seen a flex meta like this since Set 9. Last time it's just like Challenger, Kaiser. It was a level 7 meta, right away. It's Kaiser, Fiora Challenger, and you flex Shimmer, Azir, and Nasus. That was the last time flex TFP was available. And after that, it's just completely dog shit. You just commit to a fucking calm, and there's no flexibility on your roll down. You just fucking, you just hold around that exactly like you unit, like when you play Callisto. If you don't hit, you're going F, I guess. GG's.
Yeah. So actually, I think it was like this patch then, the current patch that we're on, because I feel like that's a little bit, like that's basically where we're at right now. Except for the people that still want to kind of hard commit to Varus, but I do think forecast CP Flex is really interesting right now. Okay. We covered day 1, day 2, Spencer, we talked about Disso, Ripple, Marcel. Anything else about results that you guys want to cover here before we move on to evaluation of things like our power rankings and player testimonies of their tournament? Catherine, when am I supposed to ask you about Robin Songs and Milk's Edge? Like, when am I supposed to ask? I don't know.
Maybe like when you do like the power ranking thing, I guess.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Phoenix, anything else?
To the power rankings, I think, I had nothing much to say about the...
Okay. I do want to congratulate the other winners of the cups for other regions. They put this graphic up. So Phoenix, Baomyang, and Jeju's Sword. I just have this graphic, so I figured I'd show it.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, well, like, I don't know much about other regions, so I don't actually know who they are, but yeah.
Well, Baomyang is like a long-time Korean player, and Jeju's Sword, he's kind of like a newer French player who's been kind of getting a little bit more results, playing the past few sets, making, EU power rankings, and so he also competed at EWC. This is where this picture is from, so. Oh. Kind of becoming more known in EU, but he's not like as well known as like CanBiz and Double and Volta and all them. Alrighty, well, you said let's evaluate our power rankings. Before we do that, I usually go and ask players how their tournament was. We saw some of them on the top 16, so let's just go ahead and get quotes. I'll read it. You guys can react, or maybe just say, okay, cool, pass and move on. The first is from Ramblin'. Ramblin' had one of his best tournaments ever in the Cup, so I wanted to ask him about it. Ramblin' said that he's really happy with his performance overall and probably plays better than anyone expected me to and was hanging out in the top 5 for most of the day. Meta was generally unfavorable for me, but I was able to find edge on lines that people weren't as practiced on. Kind of going back to how everyone was just playing too much Callisto. I'm disappointed to not make final lobby because it would have been my first time in doing so in a Cup. I think with infinite time, I could have figured out what to do in Game 6, but there's too much to juggle on the 4-2 roll down. I'm really happy. Ramblin' doing well. I think.
Me too.
I've actually been sleeping on Ramblin', right? I'm not picking him in fantasy drafts. I'm not really like power ranking him, even though he co-streams with me. And I wasn't sure about his level of commitment, but we all know that he has that. Casper, you talk about those like raw fundamentals, and Ramblin's always one of the people that come to mind for me.
Yeah, I'm always like the one talk about like people's peak. Like I ran people off people's peak fundamental and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And Rambam just a victim to me, man. I mean, a victim just like myself. I mean, we just get mentally fucking crushed by the fucking balancing of mod dot. And also, Rambam had the fucking tiebreaker curse. That was just unfortunate, man.
Yeah, I feel like Casper is trying to lament for every NA player who's either gotten unlucky or mental boomed or just generally had bad RNG. Oh man. All right. Second player that we have is Jungle Book. He actually got into the top 8 and a person that was probably the biggest underdog in the final lobby.
Oh, I like this guy.
He said,
actually played Pokemon Unite with Bebe and this guy. Hey, he's a fucking beast.
What? You played Pokemon Unite with Bebe and Jungle Book?
Yes, I'm a top tier. I'm a pretty much world championship level Pokemon Unite player.
Okay, for people who don't know, Jungle Book is a Pokemon Unite world champion, and he's pivoting to TFT. So, I did not know that you played Pokemon Unite with him. That's interesting. Jungle Book
and Bebe. Oh God, Miss Bebe. Oh God, Bebe was right, you know.
But Bebe, you can't say that, and then all the stuff you said about Milk. Bebe and Milk had their disagreements.
I mean, just talk to Bebe's lawyers, man. It's all good.
I see, you're just shitposting. All right, let's read this quote. Jungle Book says, I was surprised I only played 2 games explicit during the cup, normally favoring the less contested but still effective forecast lines like Scholar Rise and Arcana Varus. I think that finding less contested lines is incredibly important for preserving AVPs in these tourneys, even when a clear Giga S tier comp like Fairy exists. I'm somewhat proud of my performance cup, but I won't be satisfied until I win. I think Jungle Book is one of the players that's really coming up that people are probably not paying attention to, and just don't be surprised if he ends up doing well, because I think he's almost guaranteed regionals now. So just don't be surprised if he also does well at regionals.
That's nice, man. Very good stuff.
All right. Wajan Iverson, I asked him as well. He got top 8s again. Sure, I was happy with the tournament. No one was playing Calista in our scrims except for me leading up to the tournament. So I think the meta caught me a bit off guard. LOL. I'm going to try really hard for Cup 3 so I can get back to Worlds through QP. For people who don't know, Wajan has given up on qualifying through ladder snapshots because, in his words, he's just too burnt out on TFT. He's just been playing too many tournaments.
It doesn't matter. He's so good. I mean, just let this kid focus on his college, focus on his study. This guy is going to doing something, man. I have good hope on this guy. I know this guy is going to be something after I watched his set 7 fucking LC kill. I told him, yo, you're the future, bro. You're the future. And he did it.
Kat, are you going to claim everybody, man? You're claiming Jungle Book. You're claiming Wajan. You said that you
this guy is good, man. This guy is good. I can't stop glazing, man. It's not like I go to fucking K3 Soldier stream. I'm trying to fucking glaze him. I even can't. I have to flame him, man. Like, this guy was thinking so fucking bad.
Phoenix.
He is playing bad.
Anybody fucking plays K3 Soldier anymore.
I mean, everyone playing Soju in his stream. That's
true. That's true.
You know how hard every day I go to the stream trying to fucking glaze him? I can't even find a single thing to glaze him anymore. Man can't win a game, man.
I feel that. I asked Robin. Robin got second place. Robin says, I'm happy I can still put up the results. Set 11 was probably my worst set of all time, and I want to come back strong. Okay, Casper. How about this? This is a pretty good setup for it. So what do you think, Rob, why set 12 is good for Robin? Why do you think set 12 is good for Robin's song?
The truth is going to be unveiled now. The reason why Milk, Robin, Spencer, they are really good this set because they revived 5.5. Set 5.5 just got revived yesterday.
Yeah.
And you know who are the goats in set 5.5? That's Robinson. Yeah. 1-1-1, leg 1-1. The Mew, the one trick fucking clad almost won the world, but because he got played by fucking Twitch chat, he fucking pop a fucking Tom, and he didn't get a fucking Hellion Emblem, get fucking Spellweaver. So he lost what he almost won world, but he fucking get played by Twitch chat. I blame it on Twitch chat, man. And Spencer is the fucking demon. This guy played Draconic for 1 turn against 5-star. This guy got Prismatic Armament.
Before they were augmented.
1 turn of Draconic. This guy's a beast. They are bad, but OG are fucking bad.
I see.
Like people are talking about the OGs and the new dog. I mean, I always said the OGs are better. And this set, we're gonna prove you why. The OGs are fucking bad.
Okay, all right. So Casper saying because set 5 revival is happening, Robin and Milk and Spencer are both all having great sets. Do you think it's a coincidence? Maybe not. It's the ghosts of the OGs, except they are very much alive. Interesting. Wow, I did not
just
think of
missing
that.
fucking Soju, Pocky, you know?
Soju did really well at my regionals, you remember.
Soju, Pocky, Kerm, Voicings maybe, Ramcap, oh god. TFT just, the patch is bad, it just broke him. I miss when Ramcap try hard. I miss when Ramcap try hard in this game, man. The MIT genius. I mean, we also get Sessico, but Sessico, you just get fucking... What have they done to Sessico? Why? Right again, why? Do they just want to see NA burn to the ground? Like, Bishop is fucking washed, and the other left remaining good player like Sessico, and they fucking bench him. It's just basically like Team USA bench fucking LeBron and say, hey, you can't fucking play the game now. It's fucking Team USA gonna fucking lose, man. We're gonna lose to fucking EU. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you guys watch the fucking LCQ, the fucking MSI, and they get fucking day one. Like, oh my god, as American, I am truly embarrassed. As NA fucking Fantasy remind me of fucking TSM getting 0-6 at fucking League. That's why I stopped watching LCS anymore. It's embarrassed, dude.
Okay.
What are we doing? Why are we playing Sessico?
Man. Casper, NA has won 3 of the past World Championships and the last Global LAN. If anything, we've been bound to have a bad performance pretty soon, and we've had one. You're right. At TSI, we didn't get out of groups. It was actually kind of hard to watch. You're totally right about that. But you're like implying like to equate us to TSM, who has never achieved anything internationally since like the very beginning days of League of Legends. Come on, man. We're literally the region on top, winning world championships. If anything, what you should compare us to like to China and Korea.
Watch, this is bad. This is so bad.
Maybe right now he's trying to. But
bad. No, he's bad.
Okay, let me ask you another question. Has he always been bad and people overrating him?
What? Look at the next question.
Do you think that you're saying Dish Soap is...
No, next question. It's fine. Dish Soap is washed.
There's no next question. Let's go ahead and bring up the next testimonial. Robovan Kenobi said, I learned Varus on the fly on day 3 and it worked because of the competition. This whole America's region is straight up washed, no flame. I mean, this is the other guy I was probably going to invite onto the podcast. But yes, really flame. And I'm winning every tournament that's left this set. GG's. There's something happening.
That was me on day 3. I learned Varus on the fly as well.
Yeah.
When you're fun playing ladder anymore, unless you get fucking fucking Ration, those guys in your lobby, you're just a fucking sleeper. That's why I stopped playing this game.
I mean, you play 1,000 games this set, so I think, yeah. You mean metaphorically, you're not.
No, most of the game I'm sleeping. Why else do you think I have a fucking 56% top for rate and 12% win rate? Because I'm fucking bad? Yes, I'm fucking bad. All good. I'm literally fucking wake up 18 hours a day playing fucking TFT and while fucking doing fucking my fucking trade option on the side, and I sleep 2 hours a day. And you think I have full attention on fucking TFT? Hello?
Interesting. Hello. Restavan says, I don't really like the patch since the way I prefer to play TFT doesn't really favor that patch. Not really surprised with the result though. I was like 3 digits. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty decent and good read. Probably could win with some more luck. You actually excluded Preciven, Casper, from all your analysis.
Preciven is the prodigy. I love Preciven. Actually, he's in my fucking tier list. I already sent it to you, so.
That's true. We're going to do that in a little bit as well.
Preciven, these guys have the work ethic, man. These guys remind me when I have my motivation. I'm a Peacock fan. Peacock is the future.
Wait, you're just telling... So Preciven is the future. Wasion is the future. Do you want to just go ahead and throw out who else is in the future? Who else is the future?
I mean, that's pretty much it, honestly. I just forgot about Peacock, but you remind me of him, so.
Yeah. Fair enough. Phoenix, talk to me about Preciven as well. You practice with him, yeah?
Well, I mean, he's in like our the original study group of like me, President, Setsugo, whatever. When I joined, but I mean, lately I think they're in a different Discord, like President, Q, and Milk. I think they're in like some other TFT disc. I think they're like talking with like Asa and Goobums and like Socks. Maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah, but they like those guys took the set off, so they're not.
Oh yeah, I mean
they're back.
Yeah, every now and then they'll talk about TFT in the Discord that we have. But I mean, Preston, I know like he like really wants to win something, so he's like always working hard.
Yeah,
like he's a demon for sure.
So that's literally the conversation we had about Disso once upon a time before he inevitably became, as Casper said, quote, bad and washed. So it'll happen eventually. It'll happen. Okay, this is the power rankings. This is how we did based off of predicting how well they would do in a tournament. The people that we were right on Weijin, we were right on Replay, we were right on Milk, we were wrong on Dish Soap.
Wrong on Dish Soap, yep.
Spencer, Bruce. Weird didn't play. That actually threw us off. I thought Weird was going to play. He said that he was going to, and he ditched. Philip, Darth, Degree, Robin, Precedent all went deep, but 8 out of 15 is one of our lowest scores we ever had, just putting it out there. So this is the most incorrect we've ever been, or one of. I think we got a 7 out of 15 one time. I guess we didn't bring up some of the other people on this list, but if you feel like it's worth bringing up anybody, Phoenix, Casper, that you want to talk about, we can.
Sorry, like someone that's not on this list, or like the people that like.
Oh, I mean, it's just more of us being accountable, because people, I get told a lot that our power rankings are a joke, that they're stupid, they're fake, whatever. And so I feel like it's always good to always reevaluate and be honest about like how our power rankings did. And sometimes we get as high as 11, 12, which I think is really good in Americas. And sometimes we get as low as like 7. So it's like a fun little.
I mean, I don't actually like I used to watch a lot of TFT, but like nowadays I only know what's going on with like the people that like I'm kind of close to. So like I don't think Soju should have made this power ranking.
No, you always rank Soju.
I mean, you always rank him out of respect, but like
no, not out of respect, because he's fundamental and the fucking present that he keeps in the lobby.
Well, no, but if you were like watching him before the tournament, like bro, he was not very good.
Yeah, he just had the wrong read. He got bait by fucking Milk, man. This Milk guy, you don't trust what he say. He say, I'm doing that shit, man. I don't know what to do. This guy have the fucking most manipulative fucking plan in his fucking mind. This guy is a fucking 500 IQ, I don't know, fucking assassin on his fucking head.
So you're saying that you think Milk purposefully sabotaged Soju?
No, that's not what I said. I'm just saying this guy is a fucking... Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're looking for people who rank Soju, it looks like everybody kind of put him like... I put him like pretty low, but some people, like Toronto Tokyo put him like 5th, which was kind of crazy.
I mean, Toronto is not wrong, though, because he saw the DWC Soju.
Yeah, that is true.
DWC Soju is a fucking demon.
Oh, I'm glad that you talked about this, Casper. I'm not sure if you heard me on the previous podcast at the very beginning, but I was saying that talking to Soju, because at EWC, I was co-streaming it, and Soju came on to talk about it. And I felt like that was some of the most I think I've ever learned from just watching, like, by talking to Soju. It felt like he really understood and clicked very deeply with Set 12, and I was very impressed. And I was going on record saying that it wouldn't surprise me if Set 12 was the second time Soju made Worlds, because I thought he's very good at the set when he was locked in, at EWC in particular. So I agree.
Yeah, he played 200 games PvE, man. So.
Yeah. So this is our ballots. I do have our best ballots of all of them. And there's actually 2 I want to highlight. The first is Robin. Robin ranked himself number 1. Which actually...
Oh, yeah, absolutely right. He's absolutely right. See, Robin put Mew and himself and Spencer. Dude, Robin's son is a fucking beast. This guy's this guy's smart. I didn't know it.
Wait, you're totally right, actually. Holy cow. He has a whole read. Oh, I actually completely missed that. Oh, I didn't even
know what's up. We are the OG. We actually know what's up. These new guys think they're good. They are fucking trash. They have never experienced the OG TFT in their life. So.
I see. For people who don't know, people who experienced and played in Set 5 regionals often say that Set 5 regionals are the best regionals of all time for North America, because those 16 players, incredibly stacked from top to bottom. Not just the people we mentioned, but Soju, Pocky, Melton, Hart, Setsuko, Goobums, Bertosaurus new battle, right? Like every player from 1 to 16, you're like, holy cow, I can see these guys winning the whole thing and going to Worlds. Type of lineup. That's why a lot of players like reminisce about Set 5.
Yeah, where the fuck is Polygon and Melvin Hart this set, man? I come back this set. I'm not trying to fucking come back this set to play with Mickey Mouse, bro. Polygon, Melvin Hart, if you're in chat, you need to sign up for Tactician Cup 3, man. I'm not trying to play some fucking Mickey Mouse.
I think he pushed himself in set 11 too much. Actually, yeah, you convinced him to come back before. Convince him again.
Carlo fucking Chu, quit your fucking job already. Holy shit.
But
I mean, I quit my fucking job to play this set, so.
Sorry?
I quit my job to play this set, because this set is so fun. The set has not been this fun since, I don't know, man, maybe set 6. Holy shit. It's actually flexible. Like, tell me another set that past 6 set that's also flexible. No, you can't name any set that's flexible. The past 6 set. 6 sets.
There were patches in the past where I think was
like good. Which one? Tell me. You trying to blaze me?
I think there were parts of set. This is gonna sound bad, but this was parts of set 8 that I think were actually pretty decent. There was. It actually was.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay,
to imply that there were 0 patches or metas that had actually decent balance, I think is completely dismissive of it. Particularly towards the end of set 8.5 and at the end of 8.0. And I'm not alone in thinking this. Do you respect Socks? Socks actually thinks this.
I respect Socks. I think Socks is really, really smart, but I think he's onto something. I think this guy take too much fucking mad, dude. Like, you know, this Sauce guy will literally, if Sauce is playing right now, he will convince you that reroll Shiraka, everything is fucking broken. He will 2020 that shit, and he could go fucking average of fucking 6.5. But he can also be right. He will find something fucking hidden, OP, that's one of the tag I found out recently. The fucking new Chinese fucking com. The 10T 的中文名的名字是 10T 拉夫，这个是一个 OK，anyway， 冰淇淋 OK. This the best com. I'm gonna one check this com in the next cup.
Okay.
No one gonna find out how to play it because you guys will never find out, and they cannot innovate. You guys cannot how to play. Find it. It's so much. Oh my god, I have so much to learn. I mean, I was just take 2 weeks off and then learn one check this com in the next cup.
All right, assuming
you guys will not find out the Casparwu secret at this time.
All right,
I'm not gonna fucking play it.
I'm excited to see the Casparwu tech. Robin had the second best ballot, really close, but Goobums actually had a fire ballot. He basically predicted almost everyone to do well, and if you count the fact that Weird was someone that everyone thought was competing and they ranked, he actually almost hit everybody. So one of the best ballots we've ever seen, quite frankly. So Goobums had a great ballot. I just want to give a shout out to him. All right, well, we have our top 15 power rankings. I usually ask our guests to come onto the show to tell us who they think. If they were to submit a ballot and it's their top 15, they can define however they want. What would their top 15 be? Let's start with Phoenix. Phoenix, we'll go with you. You start off with Milk at number 1, Robin at number 2, and Spencer at number 3. Wait a second. I actually sense a theme here. That's wild. Preston number 4.
Really smart.
Weijin 5, Setsuko, and at 6, which is kind of wild. Toronto at 7. And then Kiyun, Casper at 9, Replay, Greya, Dishsoap, T-Lights, yourself at 14, and Soju at 15. So
I like the 14 and 15 was just like, I won the cup, so I have to put myself somewhere.
Yeah,
but I don't think I'm actually top 15. And then Soju, like, if we're like, I think this list is all over the place when you get towards the middle and the end, because I wasn't really sure whether to base it off of like what I think their like skill is right now, or what I think like how good their fundamentals are. Because if we're talking fundamentals, Soju is way higher on this list for sure, and then Setsuko would be way higher for sure as well. But like, I was kind of leaning towards just right now. I mean, Setsuko's banned, so he doesn't really care. Soju, like, I mean, guy hasn't tried since making it to Worlds, besides EWC. Yeah, so I mean,
So it's just
at least right now. I think Milk, Robin, Spencer, Precedent always works. Yeah, I think Wei-Jin might be better. Honestly, if I would look at this list again, I'd probably put Wei-Jin above Precedent. But yeah,
okay.
Yeah, if Wei-Jin doesn't have to take his fucking exam, he's probably better than
Wei-Jin.
So I guess my question. Usually, I ask a question. I say, where do you see the first? Where would you gap? Like, where's the first perceived gap in this list between?
Probably 6 to 7. Like, I think the top 6 are just like really close, and then there's like a small gap maybe from 6 to 7, and then maybe like.
Okay, so why do you think Robin is so good? We've heard what Casper thinks. He figured. Why do you think Robin is so good? Does it happen?
I didn't actually watch his games this tournament, but I just think. I don't know. There's this like, he has an aura or something when it comes to tournaments. Like I've been playing since 3.5. The guy's always like top, or he always makes last day, final day, or does really well on final day. Like I feel like in tournaments he's just a demon.
Okay,
so I just rate him high.
Just the vibes. Yeah. Okay. T-Lides in chat says replay intense.
No. You just underestimated me, man. No, I should not be on this list, by the way. I should not be.
Oh yeah, I mean, I like towards the middle. I don't actually know because I don't watch. I don't like I said, I haven't been watching.
So why'd you put Casper?
Just because he did well in the tournament.
I see. Yeah. Okay. It's wild because you have like it seems like you went for people who had results, and then you went to Greya, who's not even playing the set. And then you went back to people who like.
That Grant. Okay, so like I knew I'd like watch no one, so I was just like, for some of the people that I didn't really know much about, like I was in call, like I was playing a Valorant game while I was making this list, and I was in call with DQ, and it's like he was like convincing me that Greya should be on this list somewhere, so I just put him at 11. Yeah,
interesting. Is DQ playing?
DQ guy doesn't even play the game, man.
I can't tell. Is DQ actually playing TFT Phoenix or no?
No, he's not.
Okay. I wasn't sure what he's up to, so because I know he's like home in Alabama, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's just sitting there chilling, like he's like taking a break off TFT or something.
All right. Okay, well, thanks for submitting your top 15. That is definitely an interesting conversation. Now we have Casper's top 15, which is one of the more unique ones we've had. Casper, and I'm gonna try to like follow along because you didn't actually format it as a 1 through 15. You formatted it as like a S and like S plus and S minus, but I try to go by the numbers. You wrote Milk at number 1, Dish Soap at number 2, Setsuko at number 3, Replay at 4, Wei-Jin 5, Spencer and Greya at 7. Quote, if you tried. And then you wrote Robin songs this set only, Pressed Event at number 9, and then you said everyone else is an NPC. So, did any other names come to mind here to fill out 10 to 15, or do you feel like this is good?
Probably irrelevant. I mean, that's why Milk just won 4v4. I mean, there are only so many actual players, you know? Everyone else is just NPC. We just follow along, you know.
Okay, got it.
Am I right? Milk? Is Milk in chat? Am I right? That's why Milk trying to fucking 4v4, man.
Yeah, it's true. Milk actually is trying. I don't know if he's in chat. I was trying to look, but I do know that Milk has been beating the drum for 4v4. Have you played 4v4, Casper?
4v4?
Yeah.
I think I'm about to form an Avenger with along with Phoenix, Toronto, Tokyo. But do get fucking kicked by VIT for no fucking reason after hitting rank 1? So I'm gonna fucking form a new Akaski and a fucking Avenger.
Wait, what?
And
Phoenix,
also one more person, maybe Spencer. Okay, yeah.
I mean,
that's my new team. GG's.
You just literally okay. I mean, apparently Phoenix, you got invited to be part of Casper's team. Do you accept?
Yeah, if you get Spencer and Toronto, I'll accept. Like those guys are demons. Yeah, we'll just diff them in the 4v4.
All right. Interesting. I look forward to seeing that. I do. Okay, so it's funny because you're signing a bunch of people that aren't on this list, but You did mention Toronto Tokyo after hitting rank 1. You respect him a lot, even though he's not really on these lists and he wasn't exactly doing well in the cup.
Oh, I mean, he's just like me. We're just slow flake. We're like MPZ basically, but sometimes we pop off because of we got lucky. I mean, you need to get lucky to keep rank 1, you know?
Okay. John Claude asked, do most pros that play 4v4 generally like 4v4, or is it a vocal minority? So far, there's only one person who has told me that they never sorry, let me rephrase. Everyone loves 4v4 that I've talked to about it. They rave about it. They think it's great. They think it's like the ideal format for competitive TFT. They think it's the future of TFT. They think the competitive format should not only include it more often, but there's a potential that it could be the best main format for TFT. There's only one person who ever told me that wasn't the case for them. And that was Dish Soap. But I do think that every other person that's told me, talked about 4v4 that's played in it, loves it so far. Actually, I guess Philip technically said he didn't have a good experience with the qualifier because of his tournament realm issue, but I guess I put that in like a miscellaneous category. All right, Casper, can you just give me like, there's like a 10th player you can think of?
EWC K3 Soju.
Okay, I'll add that. EWC K3 Soju. I just want to at least finish 10 out of 15, surely. All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys, for submitting that. With that, we have a couple of agrees where I throw out a statement about the meta, and we ask if they agree. The first is something that Mortdog actually put out. This is a poll about the item remover change. He put out a poll saying, now the patch has been live for almost 2 full weeks, how are you feeling about the item remover change? And a lot of people voted good. It makes the game better. So I'm curious if you guys agree with that. Let's start off with Phoenix. You think it's good and it makes the game better?
Yeah, I think it makes it kind of less skilled, but it might make it better. Well, like it's
better in what way?
Whether like you think, I think better is like better TFT would be more skill, or like I think you could just slam and like it makes, I guess, your quality of life better, because like you don't ever feel like you're just hard stuck with like an item on a unit that you had to slam it on for a certain stage. But I also think it like makes you think less about like who you have to slam your items on, components on, whatever.
Okay.
So I think it's all right because there's like a pro and a con for it, but like that is like sort of equal for me. So I think it's fine. I like the change.
Okay. So you're like a light agree. A light agree.
Yeah, a light agree.
Okay. Casper, what do you think?
I think I like this change. I think this change is really, really good for a bad player like myself, because I don't think too much. I just, I make a lot of mistakes. I just put the item on the wrong unit, and this change is really, really good to me personally.
I made that joke all the time. I'm like, this. They keep making a few changes like this. I'll be contending for rank 1. Like it helps fix a lot of my mistakes as well. I think that it does make so you do like it, is what I'm hearing, Casper.
I like it.
Okay.
What?
I like the change. I do think there's too many in the game. I do think that having a guaranteed item remover though feels good. I think that ultimately TFT needs to be a game that gives you more of those accessibility. Like it feels like they're giving you more resources, like for you to slam items, and a lot of players don't slam items. I also think that it makes the game more fun, but it is a little bit overwhelming right now. I would like to dial it down a little bit. Probably like every other stage at most, maybe just one at the beginning of the game. That's all you get. Either way, I like that they experiment with it. It was something that the more I play with, the more I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's all right. Chat is split, by the way. 53-47, only a couple of votes in favor of agree, so they're not exactly entire sold on it. If you were to change it, what do you think would would be the correct suggestion of changes? Like, would you want to only?
Yeah. I mean, I think just give one at the start of the game would be fine. I think the main reason that like it feels good is are the comps for like you have this one cost that you have to like put items on until you get your 4 cost, but then that one cost is also in your 4 cost comp, but then you can't sell it until you find a replacement 1 cost.
Yeah.
And then that's when it feels really bad, because then like you can't have your comp online unless you have an item remover or you have a copy to replace it. But I mean, if you have one at the start of the game and you just hold it until stage 4, you'd still be able to do that. So I think that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the skill, I think, that people were describing, which is like the trade-off of whether or not you save your items under 1 cost. Okay. The poll ended 58-42 in favor of agree. So I wouldn't be surprised if they end up taking that change and keeping it. All right, we only have one more agree. This one is a little bit longer, so brace yourselves. Replay took a bugged polymorph on stage 2 with over-encumbered, which did not grant him the unit, effectively losing him gold. It is correct for the tournament animus to honor his request to remake the game. This is because he paused the game and requested that we remake and restart the game. And that was actually like something that I think people discussed a little bit debate back and forth whether or not they should remake. I'm just curious whether or not people here also feel like that's worthy of a remake. So let's start off with Casper.
Oh, it's absolutely incorrect. We remake should not get a chance to remake the fucking game, man. Yeah, we remake should not get a chance to remake the fucking game. Yep, we remake. I mean, it's not a bug; it's a feature. I mean, you gotta play the game like Mother intended, man. You gotta account for all this shit, and when you fucking are bad, you don't account for the bug or feature. I mean, it's just your fault. You can't fucking blame the fucking game, man. You know. I mean, so at this shop, that's why this show is watched. This guy make a fucking tweet about, oh my god, I fucking get bug, I lose my gold, that's why I get day 1. No, you get day 1 because you suck. GG's.
Okay, all right. Remake. Phoenix. What do you think?
I mean, I disagree, but I just think it's because if we're gonna remake for what, I don't know how much gold he lost. It's probably 1 if it's the polymorph on stage 2.
It might have been
2. If it was an upgrade, it might have been 2. But like there have been some insane bugs in the past that I think like if they're gonna remake this, they'd have to remake some of the other games in the past. Like I feel like some of the bugs I went through are just like this one's not even close.
So for example, there's some people who got legitimately screwed by the tie bug in patch where like the game tied.
We literally had to deal with it and
they would lose placements because they won the fight but they tied and they lost. That was like the 2 points they needed to advance the next day. So I think go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Like Solus had the bug in weekend 1. It was in one of my games, and I mean he got lucky because it ended up not losing him a placement. I ended up winning the game, and he ended up going second. But like, he actually could have gone. I think he could have gone 4th, and that's like 2 points in tourney is huge.
It's huge. Yeah, it determines a lot of what you have to play for going to the last game as well. If it's not even their last game.
Yeah.
2 things about it. One, there's been a lot of other bugs of similar caliber, so I agree that it shouldn't be remade. But I will say the second thing is that I don't think it was wrong for Replay to like request for it in case like it's just like for him for his own game. So it's not like him. I just think the tournament admins probably should have denied it. And I will say that apparently when he requested a remake, his spot was actually really good. It wasn't like it was a bad opener. It's like, oh Lord, what happened? I just like lost gold, and like he wants to like redo the start. Apparently he had a really good opener. It's just funny because he also high rolled into 9 Frost on the remake as well. So
remake.
It does look a little bit sus, which is I think pretty funny.
Oh wait, they actually remade the game?
They actually remade the game. Then he hit 9 Frost that game and won.
Yeah, I completely disagree.
Okay. All right. Chat agrees slightly for the most part, but they're not done voting on it. Either way, This doesn't have any bearing on whether or not we think that his results were legitimate. Obviously, he's still a beast, and he did really well, so good job to be replayed this weekend. Okay, and then that's pretty much brings us towards the end of the show here. Don't have any more agrees. Our fantasy draft, the one that you guys, not you, but the other people were talking trash, saying that I had one of the worst drafts ever. I ended up winning that draft. That's kind of weird. I guess fantasy drafts all luck. This Frodan guy just keeps winning. Right?
No, it's not all luck. It's just they don't know anything.
Thank you. And then Toronto, Tokyo getting a narrow third, but Philip with a very far rank 4 out of all of them. And if you guys missed it, this was the fantasy draft from the first one. Still no one coming close to Gangley's first draft. 500 points. I don't think we've ever seen 500 points. This dude straight up destroyed the first draft. So we'll see. Oh, I do. Okay, I will say I am kind of sad Bryce isn't here because I do think that he needs to face the music when he was saying how he thinks that he had made the fantasy draft pick of the show's history. When he said when he got soju for $4 and he got tea lights, he was saying that he finessed us so hard and that he thinks that is the best draft pick in the show's history. And I'm just out here giggling because I know Soju's meta read. But he's not here, man. He's not here. Okay. With that being said, I think the only thing that I want to talk to you guys about, I guess, is the only tournament happening this patch is the sub-regional happening this weekend on Sunday. September 29th is the finals. I'll be co-streaming the final lobbies, and it's the last sub-regional that I'll be feeding into the Tactician Cup, which apparently Casper's going to bring a bunch of tech and crush. So make sure to check that out.
No, I didn't say I'm going to crush it. I just say I have the tech. Maybe they suck.
Oh, yeah. Casper says that he has the tech because NA has no innovation and that he'll be bringing it out in Cup number 3. But who knows how he'll do?
Okay, bring it out on day 1 so I can steal it for day 3.
All right, sounds good. All right, man, what an interesting episode. Casper, I did not expect such fire coming out of you today, and you're actually one of the most lively guests we've ever had. So, before I wrap things up, are there any pressing topics at hand that you would like to finish out discussion on? Because I would hate to cut you off early.
Oh, I mean, Chuck Jug is back. They revived 5.5, so the Chuck Jug God is fucking back. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
I don't think so, actually. I played. I don't know if you've played Set 5 Revival.
Yes, I did. Look at my law chest. I went 1-1. I hit 2 3-star 5 costs in my second game. The first game I played Clad.
I mean, that's what it is. Okay, if you've played the Set Revival, everyone just plays 3-star 4 costs and 5 costs. But I just gotta say, I don't think Gragas reroll is very good. Put it out there. You played Kled, and then you played Gwen 3, Heimer 3, Garen 3. Oh, nice. Pretty good. Phoenix, any last words to wrap up the show?
Not really. Just thanks for having me. It was an interesting show. For sure. I mean, yeah, I don't think Dishtop is as, I'll just say, I don't think Dishtop is as washed as Casper is bringing him out to be, because I think he's just similar, just Wasians burnt out. I mean, he just won Worlds, no reason to try. But yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of good players in the A, but I will agree that we're not there's a lot of people that are just mental boom from previous sets and don't try as hard nowadays.
All right, that's fair. And for what it's worth, I don't think anyone is taking Casper 100% seriously at face value. If you are, please don't send pictures of your genitalia to Casper, because that is not okay. And
no more. If you're gonna send it, if you're not gonna stop sending a dick picture to me, I might send one back. I'm just gonna fucking say.
Don't do that either, Casper. Don't do that either. I'm just saying, if you want to play at regionals, and show us the tech at Cup 3, don't do that. If you guys missed any part of this very interesting and rambunctious series of conversations with Casper and Phoenix, you can check out our YouTube, youtube.com/@DTIYDK, or catch us on Spotify, Anchor, or whatever the podcast, like Apple Podcasts is on. Phoenix, Casper, thanks for joining me. That's it for us. From Frodan, Phoenix, Casper, this has been Don't Talk If You Don't Know, Tac Cup #2 review. We'll see you guys next time for more TFT action. Peace.